signed after a shooting. Joining me now is Keith Bajesic,
All right.
supervisory special agent. Keith, thanks for joining us this afternoon.
Let's see what's going on
Do
here.
you think that these suspensions or reassignments have taken too long?
I'm not sure why I don't have any kind of. That's just weird. Anyway, all right. Well, let me just kind of hang through this real quick, and we'll just proceed on as if I knew what I was doing. Right? Right. All right. Um.
So since the attempt, we've had 4 agents placed on administrative duty from the Pittsburgh
All right. Well,
one from the former president's personal detail.
let's see if I got anything out of this way.
The congressional hearing. Do you think that there's more
Okay.
people that they potentially are focusing on here? Because you do have a gap that who was once the director,
It's
and then
not.
folks down in the field office, but there are a number of layers in between those two, right?
Let's see here. Am I doing anything though? I don't know.
The reason being, the way I see it, there's people that conducted the advance.
Okay, well, I'm there. That's a plus, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, there I am. Okay. Yeah. Oh, there I am. Okay. Yeah. What's going on here? Rotor's on. Rotor screen. Okay, there we go. All right, so I've got that. So let's do this. So now if I go here and let's see here. I get so that I can do that, and then maybe I can do this. Now I should be able to. Oh, there we go. Okay. So now I should be able on this one. I should be able to go here. My home. There we go. Things are working out. Okay, and then we I got that. Okay. All right, and then we go to resume here. All right, so I'm just playing today a little bit. See if this is going to work. The problem is unless you're working on a dual monitor system where you can watch the chat, I'm not sure how to do this. Okay. I just have to check every once in a while. So I have to remember to do that. Or I just don't do. I just talk and then check every once in a while. But I guess I'm live, so if somebody comes in here, they can comment. Maybe I'll see it, maybe I won't. I don't know. But you can see right now, I'll have to do a dual monitor system with the laptop, and I guess I'll run the a tablet as a second monitor. All right. Anyway, so I'm just kind of playing around today. I'm working. This is a website called Codecademy. Just playing in the little program here on some Java, some basic Java stuff. Like right now, they're teaching how to print data out onto the screen. So if you want to stick around as I play through this and see if I like this little program for something else to teach on, I guess you can learn some Java. I guess. I don't even know who I'm streaming to. I could be streaming just to myself. I don't know. All right. So anyway, so Java is a compiled language. Is Java a true compiled language? Yes, it is. Yep, because it goes through a compiler. Yep. Python is not a compiled language for those of you that are computer people. C++ is a compiled language. There you go. Okay, we're using an interactive terminal. Has a lesson on the command line. More successful compilation. Which is an excellent run. Purchase a list of errors. Okay. Let's practice our text editor. Where's your text editor? Oh, is this your text? Okay. There it is. There's your text editor. Okay. A terminal type this command. Java C. Java compile. Okay. Java C. Oh, okay. It does bash it. All right. Our text editor contains a broken program, so we can see how compilers help us catch a mistake. Don't make any corrections. In the terminal, type this Java C compiling Java and push enter. Okay. So let's put it in there. Java C OMPILING dot Java. I know what's going to go on here. JAVA and push enter. Okay. I got an error. Don't worry, they're going to resolve it in the next step. Click the check work button to check your work and move on to the next checkpoint. Okay, check work. All right, I did that. So what's it doing? Oh, we'll go over here now. Do you see the error? I see where it says one error. The compiler is telling us one of the print statements is missing a semicolon. Okay, I see what they're doing. Okay, they're looking right here. They're looking right there. I don't know if you can. I don't know if it shows it. Of course, it's not going to show it. Oh yeah, it is. All right, so right in there, it's going to show the Java compile error. See, it's looking for a print line. What that's telling you is it wants to print a line. It just wants to print a line onto the console or onto the display. It wants to print Java statement ends with a semicolon. All right. And there's an error there. I know what the error is. Well, let's see what it has to say. The error is there's no semicolon at the end. You gotta have a semicolon in Java at the end of a statement, right? Of course you do. So let's see what the program has to say that we need to do. All right. So the compiler is telling us that one of the print statements is missing a semicolon. That's what I just said. In the terminal, type 1S and print return. Type 1S. All right. 1S. Return. I did. Oh no, LS. List. Okay. Yeah. All right. Helps if I put some glasses on, but honestly, I don't even know where my glasses are right now. All right. So, anyways, okay. So it's got one file compiling.java. Did not successfully compile this because of the error. So what do we do? Click the check work button. All right, check work. Are we stuck? Do we need to get extra guidance? Nah, we're not stuck. All right. So let's see what the next step is. Add the missing semicolon to the text editor. Okay. Let's go to text editor. Where is my semicolon missing? There it is. That's where the semicolon is missing. So let's put a semicolon in there. Boom. Semicolon's in there. And then hit the check work button. Okay. Check work. I got a check mark there for number 3. That's it. Check work. Do I need to do it again? Concept review. Yada, 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 yada. All right. So let's go to next. Compilation. Creating executables. 7 minutes to go through this. All right. Compilation helped us catch an error. Now that we've corrected the file, let's walk through a successful compilation. Okay, let's do that. As a reminder, we can compile a Java file from the terminal with the commands java c whales.java. Whales is going to be the name of the file, right? The file compiles successfully. This command produces an executable file. An executable file is a file that can be run in any computer, right? Whether Windows or Linux or Mac, for the terminal. So we run the executable, yeah, with the command Java Whales. All right. So we're going to do that. Note that we leave off the class part of the file name. Here's a full compilation cycle as an example. So what do we have? We got the little program, right? We start with the every program has to have a class, right? So this is a public class, welcome, which is going to be the name of the title. We use that as the title too, right? Then we have a main method, public static void main, and then we actually get into the method, and we get into the actual code, the simple code, right? So we're going to print welcome to Codecademy's Java course. So we're going to print out. We're going to type in system.out.println welcome to Codecademy's Java course in the parentheses. Anything in the parentheses is a string. We'll talk about strings later. And then, of course, that semicolon, which you'll forget to put semicolons in. I didn't put colons in right now because I've been programming in Python so much. Python uses colons versus semicolons. It's the pain in the butt. And you start working through different programs, right? But all right. I wonder. If I can move this over here. I wonder if I can take this, go to here. Can I make this full screen?
So it's interesting to hear you say that. What do you think is next? You're talking about two companies, two different ways to get there and back. What's the next step?
I don't know this program well enough to close that. To to see if
but nonetheless, NASA's committed to having two types of spacecraft to send their astronauts into space. If you could give Sonny Williams and Butch Wilmore your friends.
okay, there we go. All right, so that'll give you a full screen, right? You don't need to see the background. There. Now you can really start working on this. All right, that's better. All right. So that's much better. Much better. Yes, it is. All right. So let's maybe it's better. I don't know why that's so big. That's
Well, it's wonderful to hear that it's like a family, and we're hoping that Sonny and Butch have a safe travel home when they come home in February. Hopefully, it happens in February, March. And we really appreciate your answers. Thank you so much. Former NASA astronaut.
all right. Well, that's about the best I can do, I think. Okay. Anybody's watching. All right. So we're back to this, right? Can we make this? I can do that though. All right. Compilation helps us catch an error. Now that we've corrected the file, let's walk through a successful compilation. As a reminder, we can compile a Java file from the terminal with the command javac whales.java. I think we just talked about that. If the file compiles successfully, this command produces an executable file name.class. So we can end up going whales.class. Means we can run this program from the terminal. We run the executable with the command Java whales. So let's do this. I suppose what we're going to have us do. Note that we leave out the class part of the file name. We're actually going to run it after we've compiled it. So here's the cycle. We were doing that. I think we went through all of that, right? So we have one file, Java, welcome.java. We compile that command. So the terminal shows no errors, indicating successful. Now we have two files. All right. So now we can create the class with the command. The following is printed on the screen. Oh, okay. So I just told you how to do it. So now we're going to do it. Run the ls program in the terminal. Okay, so ls list. All right, so we got that compiling. Check the work button. Okay, check the work button. Okay. Did you run the compile command? Yeah, I did run the compile. No, I did not. I did not. Oh, I see what we're doing. All right, so now we want to compile it. So we want to run the file from the terminal, and then we want to compile it. So how do we compile it? We believe we go, what did we say? Java C dot compile. dot Java. Couldn't compile it. Java. It's because we didn't do it right? You see that? Java C dot compile. Okay, I don't know why it's not working. Oh, welcome. No, we're compiling. Compile class. Okay, that's what are we supposed to do here? Let's compile the program on the ls. All right, so we got compiling Java, right? ls. We want to compile from the terminal and then push check work button. Did you run the compiling command? Yeah, I don't know why. I don't know why it's not doing this. I really don't. Java. Java. Why is that not being found? That seems like much me to do. I don't understand. I don't know. Java. Let's just try it. Ah. Oh. Let's just do it again, right? Run the LS command. LS. LS, not LK. And we're running a program called compiling. That's a horrible one to use for a program example. All right. Check the work button. Yes, I did. From the terminal. I did do it from the terminal. Oh, okay. Let's go here. Let's just see what's going on here. Let's start from the beginning, right? So it's gonna be Java C, the name, compiling. Why is it not letting me? All right, so then we want to go Java C, compiling. .java. All right, well, look at that time, I guess. That was weird. Let's see what it says here. Okay, it took it that time after all this time. Java C. Okay. It took it. Now we're going to do enter ls again to see the class file. All right, so we made the class file, right? So we should go ls. Boom. There it is. We have two files, compiling.class and compiling.java. The original Java class, and then we have a compiled class, which is what we're going to be using here. Right, so that's it for that one, right? But, any questions? Nope. Let's check the work. Yes, I did. I think we're fine. But no, we're not fine. Compiling class. Enter ls again. I got the class file. Uh, I don't know what it was, but okay. All right, so let's go to next. Okay, so Java review, putting it all together. In this lesson, we just started writing our first program in Java. We also learned rules and guidance on how to write Java programs. Um, Java programs have at least one class and one main method. Check. Each class represents one real world idea. That's true. We'll probably be getting more into that later in this class, I would guess, right? The main method runs the tasks of the program. That's correct. Java comments help add helpful content to human readers. Yes. Java has white space, curly braces, and semicolons. It sure does. White spaces for humans to read the code easily. Curly braces mark the scope of a class and method. So everything goes between curly braces. Woohoo! Semicolons mark the end of a statement. Yes, they do. Semicolon away. Java is a compiled language. Compiling catches mistakes in our code. Some of them. Compilers transform code into an executable class. Yes, they do. The text editor holds an empty file named review.java. Fill it in. All right, so we have to do a um, we have to. What do we have to do here? We have to do this. We have to do something. Yeah, somebody's texting me. Uh, um, mm, hang on, I'm trying to figure something out here. I don't know how I can do this. I can do it this way. Let me do it this way. This will work. Um, all right, so we need to do what? I'm sorry. We need to do a public class named review. All right, so we need to make a public class, right? Which is going to be our top line of the program. We'll get into classes later, I'm sure. But okay, so let's go to public, PLUBLIC, public class. And of course, it is public class. Here's what we want. It's a public class. And what do we want to make it? The file. The file's name is going to be review. And you got to make sure that it's exactly the way you want to spell it because it's a computer, right? And then we're going to put some curly braces around it. Curly braces. Boom. And then we're just going to hit that there. All right, so we got our public class made. Pretty freaking easy. All right, then what do we want us to do? We made the public class name review. Use opening curly braces. Yep. For the scope of the class, that means everything between the curly braces has something to do with this class. And class is just, let's call it class, just, it's an object, right? Which doesn't help you if you don't know programming. But just do it, right? That's all. You just need to have this at the start of every program with the name of the program you want. One word, right? You can do a couple different ways, but just follow along. All right. So then what do we want to do? What do they want us to do? Remember, no semicolons for classes or methods. That is true. You only use them for statements. All right. So then I guess I run this. All right. What it's saying here is it's saying I have a misspelling. See in the red stuff on the right side in the errors, it says review Java.1 one error class interface enum or record expected. It's a lot of stuff, isn't it? That doesn't matter. You just go right down here to this thing right here. Look for the little caret. It's pointing where your thing is, and it's saying, something's wrong here. Of course it is. I got an L in there. Public is not PL. Public. Now I got a nice blue thing here where it turned into blue. So we should be good. And let's explain the error. Let's see what it says. Looks like you have a typo in your code. Yeah, we found it. All right, we got it. Thank you. We know it was a good thing. So let's run this again. Let's close that out. Run. Boom. All right. So then it kicks out an error, right? That's kind of. That's weird. All right, well, checked it off. I see what they're doing, though. This code produces an error because the Java person needs a method. Okay, so they're actually doing it like it's a program. So, yep, that won't work to start a program, right? It's not a full program. You got to have a method. So, what do they want us to do? They want us to make a main method, right? So that's gonna be. We got to define it all and stuff. Okay. So we come here. We'll hit tab because we're indent here to put that underneath the public main, right? And we're going to make this. What do they want to call this thing? Nothing. We just need a main, right? Yes. So we're going to do this as public, static, void, main, strings with a capital S. Got to be capital S on this one, okay? And these crazy little things, boom, boom. And then we have to go over here, give it a space. We're going to write in args. That's for arguments. You don't need to know why they're there yet, but arguments. Now, we're going to have to get some more curly braces because now everything we're going to work for the rest of this is going to work inside of that. And here's my error. Did you already catch it? Static. And there is no period there, right? All right, that looks better. That should compile. If as soon as we do this, boom, boom. All right, is that all we have to do? Define the main method within the curly braces. Yes. All right, so then I guess we run this again. 2 errors. What does it want?
And it'll be interesting to see how this continues to play in the most important states, which are my home state of Pennsylvania, but also Michigan, Ohio, North Carolina, Wisconsin, and Arizona and Nevada.
Why is this job identifier expected?
But people aren't paying attention.
Oh, that's stupid. That's stupid. See, You guys didn't tell me I had to put that in there for me. All right. It goes like that. So let's run. All right, that's better. All right, so it's public static void main, parentheses string, then opening bracket, close bracket, args for arguments, parentheses, and then your curly brace set. All right. So then we're going here because it's going to want something else now. Inside the curly brace, of course, inside the curly brace. Inside the curly brace. For the main method, write a main method that executes the tasks of the class as a single line comment. All right. So a single line comment. So comments are just stuff that you put in for, it doesn't affect the program, right? It's just for documentation. So if you come back later, you can make notes. Like, so we want to put a comment in here, which is just these two slashes. So this line is going to be a comment. And it's going to tell us what we want. It wants us to put the main method executes the task of the class.
Suburb you're in. So if you're in a suburb in western Pennsylvania or in Verne County, Michigan, you
that's where they want me to stop. Now that's all on the same line. Hopefully this is going to let me do it that way. Okay. Because they have to be on the same line. Just a single line. But that's the way it's taking it. So it's okay. So let's run the code. And I like that one. So let's go on to 4 here. Below the comment, write a statement that prints the following. My first Java program from scratch. And right now, the economy and safety are the most important things to voters who whether they're in the suburbs. Write a statement. I don't know what they want me to do there. To write a statement. They want me to print it? I think they want a print statement. So let's try it. Let's see what they want. So that would be, how would you do a printment? That would be statement or system. Dot out. Starts that way all the time. What it's saying is you go into the system library, right? And you go into the output. So anytime you're going to output something, it's system.out. Used to it. Dot. It's called dot. Anyway, so system.out.print ln. And then we're going to do parentheses. Then quotation marks. Because we want to print this thing out. Right? So quotation marks. And what do you want to do? My first Java program from scratch. Exclamation point. Period that. All right, so that's all there. What do we have to do at the end of a statement? Got to hit the semicolon, right? So let's see if they like this. Run. They liked it. All right, so you see in the output way over here. It says my first Java program from scratch. The very top there. Or circling, right? And so that's just showing, that's the terminal, which is showing the output that would be coming up on the computer screen, right? So do you use system.println to print the correct statements? I did. But why doesn't it like it? Principal like my first Java, program. This thing, this is where I always have problems with these. Program from scratch. All right, so now let's run it. Typos. Typos suck. Run. Okay, now we get the check mark. All right. How do Java and JavaScript compare to one another? They don't. One is used to run for applets, which and one is a full programming language. Okay. Mm, where we at here? Run. Okay, it works. View solution. We don't need to. Up next, we can go there. Lesson completed. I earned 25 experience points towards my skills. Woohoo! Woohoo! So turn on. Um, Java program structure. Java programs have a specific structure. Let's take a closer look at how the Hello program works line by line. Java programs have a specific structure and how they work. There are key elements. The program. We have the text of a program inside the file called the Hello World Java. Woohoo! This program writes Hello World to your terminal. Case sensitivity. Yes, Java is case sensitive. Case sensitive means that the syntax, the words our computer understands, must match the case. So if you write um, something, it's got to match it. You're using something for a variable. You're using candy, right? You use candy. You spell it Candy with a capital C. Whenever you need to refer to that variable, candy, you need to always write it with capital C. If you try to write it with a small c, it ain't going to work. You've got something with a small c, that is going to go to that and look at that, or it's going to just crash the computer, the program. All right, so you have classes. There's a single line comment. Yep, classes. There's a class. The class of the file are made up of at least one class. We know that. And also going to have a method. So the main method is there. Can't see. It's called the main method. Um, and there's the main method right there at the top. And the statements. Statements are things like the system of output we did. Okay, white space. Yep, you can use all white space you want. Java doesn't care about the white space between everything. It doesn't need it. We need it for us humans to read it. So there are certain best practices for use of white space as far as spacing and things like that, right? Bookmarks. We don't care about that. So let's go next. So what do we got? I earned 10 more experience points towards my skills. Woohoo! Continue. Following code will run without an error. True or false? Oh, this is a test. Okay. Following code will run without an error. Public class language facts. Public class language. Oh, I see what they were doing. Okay. What am I doing? Yeah, let me get a text here. All right, so let's see. Public class language facts. All right, that works good for me. Parentheses there, which would match that parentheses down there at the bottom. All right, because you got to match parentheses too. Parentheses are another pain in the butt. If you misplace a parenthesis, man, that can be a pain in the butt to fix later on when you're coding. So always make sure your parentheses are matched. Then what are we going to do? Okay, so then we need a method, right? Public static void main. Parentheses, string with a capital S. That's true. Don't ever put strings in there. It won't work. String, bracket, bracket, args, args. All right. And then curly brace and a matching curly brace. All right. So that's good. I think. It looks good to me. All right. Then we have a system dot out dot println. Java is a class-based language. It's using the quotation marks to tell the you got to use that in a print line statement if you're using a string. A string is just a group of characters, like you want to print text. Um, and then a semicolon. That's good. So the next one is system.out.println. Java system.out.println. Okay, that's right there. Java classes have a main method. Uh, I don't know if that's going to run with an error or not. That's been a long time since I did Java. Because you have problems with that when you, in Python, when you're having quotes inside of a string. And you have to kind of do there's workarounds for it. But okay. I think if I remember right, it's fine because I think you have to use the double quotes. We're gonna find out. It's been a while. System.out.println. If I were writing this, I just talk about run it and compile it and see if it would work or not. And if not, then I would redo my thing. System.out.println.java statements end with a semicolon. Oh, this thing is not going to run. Anybody know why? I do. Because there's no semicolon there at the end of the statement. Right? Right. So this is false. It will run with an error. Yay! Next. All right, comment on here. Public class timeline, public static void main, string args. What am I doing with this one? Oh, comment the code? I don't understand. I see what he wants to do. Okay. Um, okay. That's gonna be interesting. I think it's gonna go like this. So we're gonna use this here. Then we're gonna use Then we're gonna use this here. I think we're just gonna use this like we're doing C++. And then we're gonna do. Oh no! I see what. Now that's gonna go here. It's gonna be a multi-line, right? That's a single line. So a single line is like this. That should be good. So let's see. Yeah, I got it right. Yay! Comments. So in a comment, we show the double hash mark, right, for a line. The comments. If you do the hash star and then a star hash, it's around a lot lines of comments together. Then you can put those in as a comment. Yeah, it'll make sense later on. I'll do some comments. Right, right. In Java, what is the purpose of leaving comments in the code? They provide human readable notes to clarify thinking. They provide checks the computer must pass. No, they don't do anything with the computer. They are how words are printed to the screen. No, they are only presented in compiled code. Negative. That would be they provide human readable notes that clarify thinking. Yay! Hence the term comment, right? Right. What would the name of the file be if it contained the following code? Okay. What would the name of the file be if it contained the following code? Well, that's easy because remember that it would always be the public class, right? That first line of the code is going to be will you name your program? So it would be Hello World. Hello World would be the name of the file. Correct. All right. Java is a compiled language, meaning the code is written in Java. That is true. All right, let's go to the next one. What will the following code print to the screen? Um, public class hello you. Public static void main string data arg. Okay, we got the other system dot out dot println dot hello Cody. It's gonna print out system dot out dot println hello Cody. Looks like it's gonna print out hello Cody, right? All right, I see. We're correct. What is missing from this Java program? Uh-huh. You're missing a main method, right? Because you got the class, but there's no method. You always gotta have a main method, right? The one that's got main in it, the one that goes right underneath that one. So it needs a main method. 7 correct. Woohoo! Let's continue learning. We got 10 experience points towards my skills on that. Rocking on. All right, sorry, people. Yeah, I know. I'm texting somebody. All right, planting a tree. Write your first program from scratch by introducing yourself to the users and planting a tree for them. Oh, we're going to be planting a tree. Check out the project tasks as you complete each one. Okay, this is not an exam, so you can refer to other resources to help you complete the project. AI generated hints when you need help. Oh, AI. All right. All right. Well, with that, I'm going to just stop because I'm going to have to take a phone call. So there we go. Let's end the stream. Have a good day.